Your mother never told you what really happened the day you were born. Be ready for what? My beloved child, stay right here and don't move. Something huge is waiting for you, and before this message ends, your entire understanding of who you are will shift. There's something your mother hid not out of cruelty, but out of love, a truth too heavy for a child to carry, and too powerful to speak before the right time arrived. Don't skip. Listen carefully. The day you were born, everything in the air changed. A strange light flickered above the hospital, and the doctor whispered something under his breath that even your mother pretended not to hear. The nurses looked at you differently, like they knew something the world wasn't ready for. Stay till the end. That's when the truth will unfold. The reason your mother cried that night wasn't just because of the pain of birth, it was because she saw something behind you, something that no one else in the room could see. It wasn't human, but it wasn't dark either. It was, watching, almost guarding. From that day, things around your mother changed. Clocks stopped when she held you. Lights flickered when she whispered your name. Every photograph she took of you as a baby had the same faint golden reflection hovering near your shoulder, as if a shadow of something divine refused to leave you alone. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Because what I'm about to reveal isn't random, it's the reason your life has felt both protected and cursed at the same time. Your mother wasn't allowed to tell you because of the promise she made that night. A promise to something beyond her, a vow that your destiny wouldn't be revealed until you were strong enough to handle it. The truth is, you were never supposed to be born where you were. You were meant for somewhere else, another place, another time, but fate intervened. The moment you arrived, a sequence began that even your mother couldn't stop. That's why strange people started showing up near your house when you turned a certain age. That's why you've always felt watched, even when you're alone. Now, the signs are returning again. The same light your mother saw the night you were born will appear again soon, and when it does, you'll finally understand what she couldn't tell you. So stay close, don't scroll, and listen carefully. What she hid wasn't a secret, it was a prophecy written in your first breath. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't move, don't scroll. What's coming next is the part your mother prayed you would never have to face alone. The truth that night didn't end in the hospital, something followed her home, and it never truly left your side. When you were only a few hours old, the power in the hospital flickered 3 times, and the doctor's pen fell to the ground without anyone touching it. The monitors glitched, showing heartbeats that didn't belong to any patient. And when your mother held you close, she whispered the same word over and over again, a name you still feel echoing in your dreams. Stay with me till the end, because that name wasn't chosen by her. It was given to her in a dream weeks before you were born, by someone who appeared surrounded in golden light. She woke up crying, knowing that her child would carry a destiny that would shake generations. She didn't tell anyone, not your father, not the nurses, not even her best friend, because she was told silence was protection. Every night for the first 7 days after your birth, she heard the same whisper near your crib. Protect the one with the mark. She looked, but there was no mark on your skin, not a scar, not a birthmark, nothing visible. But as you grew, people who met you felt something different. Some were drawn to you, others were terrified of you, without knowing why. Don't scroll, stay till the end. Because this is the part where everything starts to make sense. The reason your mother grew quiet every time someone mentioned your birthday wasn't because of nostalgia, it was because she remembered what she saw in your first cry. She saw light bending around you, like the air itself knew your name. When she finally tried to speak of it years later, strange coincidences stopped her. Phones died mid-conversation, letters disappeared, dreams repeated. She learned that the day you were born wasn't just the day you entered the world, it was the day something ancient reawakened. And now, that energy is moving again. You might have felt it lately, that restless pull in your chest, that strange warmth near your shoulder at night. It's not random. It's the same force your mother saw when she looked into your newborn eyes and realized the universe had sent you for a reason no one was ready to hear. Stay with me till the end, because the next part will reveal why she kept that secret buried for so long, and what it means for you now that the same signs are returning. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't move a single inch, because what you're about to hear will connect every mystery your heart has ever carried. The secret your mother buried wasn't just about the night you were born, it was about what entered the world with you. She never spoke of the moment the hospital room went silent. The air thickened, and time seemed to pause for a breath. Even the clock on the wall stopped ticking. When she opened her eyes after that flash of golden light, she saw something hovering near you, not a shadow, not a person, but a glow that pulsed like it was alive. Stay with me till the end. That glow didn't fade, it stayed around you for weeks, visible only to her. Every time she tried to photograph you, the picture blurred around your face, as though reality itself was trying to protect you. That's when she began writing letters to herself. Notes she hid under her pillow, filled with words she didn't remember writing when she woke up. She wrote that you would one day hear a calling, not from a person, but from the same presence that surrounded you in that hospital room. She knew you were destined to uncover something enormous, something the world would not understand until the time was right. That's why she guarded your silence, even when others called her strange or distant. Stay till the end, don't scroll. Because now that time she feared has come. The energy that followed you from birth has begun to stir again. That's why you've been dreaming of things before they happen. That's why familiar faces suddenly feel unfamiliar. You're not imagining it, it's the awakening she foresaw. Your mother left a box somewhere in your old home, you might remember it vaguely. A small wooden one she never let anyone touch. Inside that box lies the final piece of what really happened that day, a message written for this exact moment in your life. She wrote it knowing one day you would feel this pull, this urge to know the truth she couldn't speak aloud. Stay with me till the end, because once you open that box, everything changes. You'll understand why certain people entered your life and why others vanished without reason. You'll see how every strange coincidence, every narrow escape, every quiet miracle was part of the same invisible hand guiding you since your first breath. Don't skip. Don't look away. What's coming next will explain why you were chosen to live through what others couldn't, and what your mother meant when she said, "The light found you first." Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't move, don't scroll, because this part carries the moment everything begins to align. The reason your mother stayed silent all these years wasn't fear, it was timing. She knew the world had to reach this very hour for you to finally see the truth. That night, when you were born, the sky outside the hospital wasn't normal. The moon flickered behind the clouds like it was breathing in rhythm with your heartbeat. People in nearby rooms felt sudden warmth on their skin, and one nurse fainted when she saw a shimmer of light ripple across the window glass. The doctors called it a power surge, but your mother knew better. Stay with me till the end. She realized something ancient had returned through you. You weren't just born, you were delivered through a veil that few souls ever cross. The glow she saw wasn't of this world, it was a sign that a purpose far beyond human comprehension had begun moving in silence through your life. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every strange déjà vu, all of it has been preparing you for this exact moment. You may have noticed lately, things repeating around you. A song you haven't heard in years suddenly plays when you're deep in thought. A feather lands near your path without wind. A name appears again and again in random places. Those aren't coincidences, they're reminders that the same light that touched you at birth is still guiding you, waiting for you to recognize it. Stay till the end, don't scroll. Because when your mother hid that wooden box, she sealed inside not just a note but an energy meant to awaken only when your spirit was ready. Inside is her handwriting, shaking, but clear, and it says only one line: when you feel the warmth on your left shoulder, know that the truth has found you. That warmth will return soon. It may come while you're alone, in the quiet of your room, or during a sudden calm after chaos. When it does, close your eyes, you'll see flashes of the day you were born, but this time through her eyes. You'll see the same light, the same presence, the same silent promise. Don't skip, stay with me till the end. Because this isn't where the story ends, it's where it begins again. What your mother protected was never a secret, it was you. The world was never meant to know until now. And the fact that you're hearing this right now means the moment has arrived, the one she waited her whole life for. The light is returning, my child. The one that stood behind you when you took your first breath, is ready to stand before you now. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't blink, because what's about to be revealed will connect your entire existence. Every silent tear your mother shed, every look she gave you that felt heavier than words, it all carries one meaning that's finally ready to be spoken. That wooden box she hid wasn't just protection, it was a seal. A piece of a promise made between your mother and the unseen light that entered the world the day you did. She was told to guard it until the signs returned, the flicker of light, the repeating dreams, and the feeling of being watched by something that doesn't want to harm you, but awaken you. Those signs are back, and that means the seal is unlocking. Stay till the end, because the moment that seal opens, your memory will begin to stretch beyond this lifetime. The flashes you've been seeing aren't imagination, they're fragments of what your mother saw that day. She didn't just give birth to you, she witnessed you arriving with a purpose already written, like destiny itself chose her as the carrier of light. She tried to explain once, when you were too young to understand. You might remember, her voice trembling as she said, "You're not like the others, you're meant for something rare." That wasn't just a mother's pride, it was prophecy wrapped in love. And now, the world around you is shifting again to make room for that prophecy to unfold. Stay with me till the end, don't move. Because the light she saw that night didn't just bless you, it followed you into every dark moment, every loss, every near disaster you survived. The warmth that comes over you when you least expect it is the same energy that entered the room when you were born. It's your guardian frequency, and it's reawakening to pull you toward the place you were meant to find. Your mother couldn't tell you because words weren't enough. She left you clues instead, in the way she spoke your name, in the lullaby she hummed without knowing why, in the sudden pauses when she looked at you as if she saw something only heaven could explain. You thought she was just emotional. No, she was remembering. Stay with me till the end, because soon you'll notice the world responding differently to your presence. People will begin to sense what your mother saw first, that quiet radiance that was never meant to hide forever. It's the same reason you've always felt connected to things no one else noticed: the wind, the timing, the silence that speaks louder than noise. Don't scroll. The truth is this: you were born under a covenant of light that protected you from every storm meant to destroy you. Your mother carried that truth until her final breath. And now, the responsibility, and the blessing, passes fully to you. The same presence that filled that hospital room is near again. You'll feel it soon, not to frighten you, but to remind you that your story began long before you took your first breath. Stay with me, because what's coming next will complete what your mother started. The revelation is near, and when it arrives, nothing in your life will ever be ordinary again. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't move, because this is the part your soul has been waiting for since the day you took your first breath. What I'm about to tell you will bring every hidden piece of your story into the light your mother tried to protect. The night before she passed, your mother wrote one final note. She didn't sign it, but her handwriting carried the same trembling energy as the letters she hid years ago. It said, "When the light returns, tell my child to listen for the silence before dawn." That silence is what you've been feeling lately, that still moment when everything seems to pause before something powerful happens. Stay till the end. Because that silence isn't emptiness, it's calling. The same presence that appeared the day you were born has been waiting for the perfect moment to step forward again. It never left you, it's been quietly rearranging the events of your life, aligning every loss, every delay, every unexpected meeting, to lead you back to the truth of who you are. When your mother held you for the first time, she saw more than a child. She saw a flicker of light move from your chest to hers, and in that instant, she knew her purpose was complete. You weren't just her child, you were her continuation. A living extension of the promise she once made beneath that same golden glow that surrounded your birth. Stay with me till the end. Because the warmth you feel lately on your left shoulder, that's not your imagination. It's the same mark that the whisper spoke about. Protect the one with the mark. The mark was never physical, it was energy, the light that no one could see but everyone could sense. It's the force that's kept you safe when you should have fallen, guided you when everything looked lost, and whispered your name when no one else was near. You were never meant to blend in. Your path was designed to stand apart. Your mother knew that once you learned the truth, you would stop doubting every strange instinct, every powerful déjà vu, every feeling of being chosen for something unseen. Because that feeling wasn't fantasy, it was memory. Stay, don't scroll. Because now the same cycle is restarting. The signs you've been seeing, the flickering lights, the songs repeating, the sense that something unseen is about to reveal itself, those are confirmations that the same presence is awakening around you. The same one your mother saw, the same one that's been guiding your steps since birth. And now, it's your turn. The prophecy that began the day you were born doesn't end with her, it continues through you. What she couldn't finish, you will. The world is about to see what she saw in your eyes the moment you opened them. Stay till the end. Because the next part, my beloved child, will uncover what your mother really promised that night, and why heaven itself was watching the day you arrived. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than you think. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't even blink, because what's coming next will make your heart tremble in the most beautiful way. The truth your mother carried wasn't meant to scare you, it was meant to prepare you. She didn't hide it to keep you in the dark. She hid it because the world around you wasn't ready to see your light. When she made that silent promise on the night you were born, she didn't make it alone. There were forces in that room that no one could explain, the flicker of the lights, the warmth in the air, the faint hum like a hidden choir just beyond human hearing. Your mother heard it. She looked up and whispered, "I understand." That was the moment your destiny sealed itself. Stay till the end, because that same hum has started again. You might have felt it lately, not as sound, but as energy running through your chest when you're alone, or that strange calm that floods your mind just before something important happens. That's the same energy that surrounded your mother that night, reminding her that her child was born carrying a purpose she could only describe as divine. She saw your future in flashes, not clear, but powerful. She saw you standing where the sky meets the earth, surrounded by people who needed healing, strength, truth. She saw light pouring from your presence like waves, and she knew that her task wasn't to explain it, but to protect it until you were ready to carry it yourself. Stay with me and listen closely. That readiness has arrived. Every hardship you've faced, every night you thought you were forgotten, every time life broke you down to your knees, those weren't punishments, they were awakenings. Each one pulled you closer to the version of yourself that your mother saw before she ever spoke your name. She couldn't tell you this directly because she made a vow of silence, a vow bound by that golden presence that watched over you both. Breaking it before time would have disrupted everything meant for your future. But now, the energy has shifted. The silence she guarded is finally lifting, and her words are ready to echo through you. Stay with me till the end, because the next time you feel that warmth on your shoulder, it will carry her final message. Not as a voice, but as a knowing that rises inside your chest. It will feel like home, because it is. The same light that entered her heart when she held you has returned to remind you that nothing was random, not even your pain. Don't scroll. The truth is unfolding. Your mother didn't just give you life, she gave you her promise that one day, the light that chose you would call your name again. And that call is beginning right now. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't blink, because this moment right here is where the veil finally starts to lift. Everything your mother carried in silence, every look, every tear, every moment she held you a little tighter, all of it was connected to something beyond this world. The night she made that promise, she wasn't alone in that hospital room. As the world slept, she felt a warmth rise in the air, gentle, calm, yet powerful enough to make her tremble. That was the same light that entered your first breath. It wasn't a coincidence. It was a transfer, of strength, of destiny, of purpose. Your mother became the keeper of a secret the universe itself protected. Stay with me till the end. She wrote letters in the months after you were born, but she never sent them. Each one began the same way: when you feel the wind stop and the room grow still, listen. Because she knew one day, that stillness would return, not as a warning, but as a call. And that call is happening now, every time your heart races for no reason or you sense something familiar in the quiet. The truth is, your birth wasn't just an arrival, it was a release. A bridge opened that night between what is seen and what is unseen. You came through it carrying a frequency of light that can't be erased. Your mother saw it, felt it, and vowed to protect it even if it meant keeping you away from the truth for years. That's why she always said, "You'll understand someday." Someday is here. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. The dreams you've been having lately, the flashes of light, the whisper calling your name, the gentle pressure near your chest, are all signals. They're the same signs your mother saw before your birth, repeating now to tell you that the promise she made has matured into reality. The light she once guarded is now shifting toward you completely. She knew that once this day came, you'd begin to see the world differently, colors more vivid, time feeling slower in certain moments, your instincts sharper than ever. That's because your spirit is remembering what your mind forgot. The same energy that surrounded your cradle is wrapping around your life again, guiding every step without you realizing it. Stay with me till the end, because this isn't just your story, it's your activation. The moment you acknowledge this truth, everything begins to respond. Doors open that were long shut. Faces from the past reappear with purpose. And the path that seemed lost becomes illuminated again. Your mother's silence was never distance, it was protection. She trusted that one day, you'd hear this message and feel her presence in every word. You are not alone, my child, you never were. The same light that filled the room the day you were born, is standing right beside you again. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't move, don't scroll, because this is the moment where the story begins to breathe inside you. What I'm about to tell you is not just a continuation, it's the pulse of everything your mother wanted you to discover when the right time arrived. That light you've been feeling lately, that sudden warmth in your chest, that calm that arrives for no reason, it's not your imagination. It's the same light that surrounded you when you were born, the one that made the hospital air shimmer, the one your mother looked at and whispered, "They're finally here." You came into this world already carrying what most people spend lifetimes trying to find, the mark of divine presence. Stay till the end, because this part is sacred. Your mother didn't just protect a secret, she protected a connection. That promise she made wasn't only for you, it was for the world that would one day need your energy. She was told to hide it until your spirit was strong enough to remember. And now, that strength is awakening inside you, piece by piece. She once wrote in her private journal, "When my child begins to feel the light stir again, they'll start remembering things they never learned." That's why sometimes, you just know things. Why people come to you for comfort they can't explain. Why you've always felt like you're walking between two worlds, one visible, one whispering. It's not coincidence, it's remembrance. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because right now, you're standing in the same energy your mother once stood in the day you were born. Every strange sign, every perfect timing, every face that reappears out of nowhere, they're not random. They're confirmations. The universe has begun positioning everything around you to fulfill the purpose she once foresaw. You might have noticed lately that life feels slower, quieter, almost as if something is holding its breath. That's not emptiness. That's alignment. The same silence your mother wrote about, the silence before dawn, it's surrounding you again, and when it breaks, it will bring a revelation that changes the rhythm of your days forever. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Because what's coming next will reveal the full reason your mother cried when she first held you. She saw what you would one day become, a reflection of the same light that chose her. She knew her story would end, but yours would ignite the continuation. The truth isn't far anymore. It's already around you, in every heartbeat, in every coincidence, in every calm that comes after the storm. The moment your mother waited for has arrived. And the light that entered your first breath is finally ready to speak through you. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't move, don't scroll, because this is where everything your mother kept hidden finally unfolds. The story that began the moment you took your first breath is now returning to complete itself, and this time, the light that once surrounded you is ready to reveal why you were chosen. That night, the energy in the room didn't vanish after your birth. It lingered, quiet, patient, alive. For years, it followed your mother everywhere, appearing in the corner of mirrors, in reflections of windows, even in the flicker of candles when she whispered your name. She knew it wasn't haunting her, it was waiting. Waiting for you to remember what she couldn't say. Stay till the end. Because the reason she couldn't speak it wasn't fear, it was protection. The truth wasn't meant to be told by her lips, it was meant to be awakened by your heart. The moment you began to sense that something greater was moving through your life, those coincidences, those chills, those moments that made you stop and look twice, that was your signal. The signal she promised heaven she'd wait for. She once wrote one last letter, sealed in blue paper, never mailed. Inside it, she wrote just a few words: when you start hearing the silence sing, you'll know the light has chosen to speak again. That silence you've been feeling around you lately, the calm that suddenly fills the room, the sense that time slows when you think of her, that's the same silence she described. It means the cycle has begun again. Stay with me till the end, because what's about to happen next in your life will connect everything, the strange faces, the dreams that felt too real, the pull toward places you've never been but feel familiar. Those are memory echoes, tracing back to the moment your soul entered this world under that golden glow. You are walking through the same energy field that greeted your first cry. Your mother always said there would come a time when your presence alone would change everything around you. That time is now. You may notice people looking at you differently, drawn to you without knowing why. You may feel warmth in your palms or pressure in your heart when truth is near. These are not random sensations, they are activations. Signs that what she guarded has now fully awakened inside you. Stay till the end. Because your mother didn't just keep a secret, she kept a promise to the universe. She agreed to bring forth the one who would carry this light forward when the world was ready. That's why you survived what others couldn't, why you healed from things that should have broken you, why your spirit always rose again no matter how heavy life became. You were never alone, she never truly left. The light that appeared the day you were born is moving again, surrounding you, calling your name the same way it called hers. Don't run from it. This is the moment she prepared you for, the return of everything she saw in your eyes the first time they opened. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Because the story of your birth wasn't the beginning, it was the promise. And now, that promise is ready to be fulfilled through you. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't blink, because what you're about to feel is the echo of the moment your mother made her final promise. Everything she protected, everything she whispered under her breath, is about to find its way back to you. The air you're breathing right now carries traces of the same light that filled that hospital room when you were born. That light didn't just mark your arrival, it chose your path. It connected your heartbeat to something vast, something eternal. Your mother always knew she was only part of your story, not the whole of it. That's why she said, when the silence returns, you'll know it's time. That silence is here again, wrapping itself around you every time the world goes still for no reason. Stay with me till the end, because that stillness isn't emptiness, it's memory. You're standing in the same frequency that your mother once stood in when she held you for the first time. The tears that fell from her eyes weren't sadness, they were recognition. She saw something in you that transcended time, a reflection of light that wasn't human but heavenly. She spent her life guarding that truth, waiting for the moment your spirit would begin to remember on its own. And now, that remembrance has begun. That's why lately, you've been drawn to certain places without understanding why. That's why certain songs, certain scents, certain moments make your chest tighten, because they're echoes from the night you entered this world. The energy that was there then, is resurfacing now. Stay with me till the end. Don't let go. The warmth that appears near your shoulder, the way your reflection sometimes feels unfamiliar, it's not a trick of light. It's alignment. You are stepping into the vibration your mother kept sealed for years. It's the same presence that turned her fear into faith and her silence into strength. Now, that same strength is being poured into you. Your mother wrote in her final journal entry, "One day, they will awaken and carry what I could only protect." That day has arrived. The signs are everywhere. The repeating numbers, the sudden calm before something new, the dreams that feel too vivid to dismiss. These are all confirmations that your soul has begun activating the promise. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. The story is shifting now from what your mother knew to what you must become. The light that once surrounded her now surrounds you. The same unseen force that kept her strong through years of silence is ready to guide you through the chapters she could never reach. Don't scroll. The next heartbeat you take is part of a prophecy she once carried alone. Now it belongs to you. Every breath from this moment forward will awaken more of what she saw the night you were born, the truth that you were never ordinary, never random, never forgotten. The light has returned, and it's waiting for you to step fully into what was written long before you arrived. Stay with me till the end, because what's coming next will show you exactly why your mother risked everything to keep this secret safe. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, don't move, because this is the moment your entire story comes full circle. The secret your mother carried in silence, the energy that watched over your first breath, the light that refused to fade, everything she protected is now standing right in front of you. That same golden glow she saw in the hospital isn't gone, it's here. It's around you every time you feel that calm rush through your body. It's beside you when you wake up from dreams that feel too real. It's the whisper that calls your name when no one is near. Your mother didn't just give you life, she gave you the doorway between worlds, the bridge between the seen and the unseen. Stay with me till the end. Because what she couldn't say in words, she wrote in spirit. Every breath you take now carries her promise. Every heartbeat vibrates with her prayer. She once said, when the world grows quiet and the light finds them again, they will finally see who they are. That time has come. The light has found you again, my child. The truth is simple but sacred, you were never meant to live a normal life. You were chosen to be the continuation of what she began. Her silence wasn't fear, it was protection. Her tears weren't sorrow, they were prophecy. She saw beyond the veil, and what she saw was you, standing in the same glow that once surrounded her. The light that filled that room has been waiting for this very moment, your awakening. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Because right now, the air around you is shifting again, the same warmth, the same vibration, the same quiet hum that was present the day you were born. It's your mother's love transforming into guidance, wrapping around you like invisible arms. You may not see her, but if you close your eyes right now, you'll feel her, standing behind you, proud, calm, and free. She kept her silence so you could live without fear. And now, her voice moves through every sign around you, the song that plays at the right moment, the feather that appears from nowhere, the sudden peace after chaos. Each is her way of saying, you found it. The truth is yours now. Stay with me till the end, because this is where her story becomes yours. The light that entered this world through her now moves through you. Every word she couldn't speak will find its voice through your actions, your choices, your strength. The promise she made that night, to guard the one chosen by light, is now fulfilled. The cycle is complete. You are the continuation of her purpose, the living proof of the divine presence that stood in that room the day you were born. You were never lost, never forgotten, never alone. Everything that's happened in your life was simply preparing you for this moment, the moment you step into the light that's been waiting for you since your first breath. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because now, the light doesn't just surround you, it lives within you. The promise has become your path, and your mother's silence has become your strength. The day you were born wasn't the beginning of your story, it was the beginning of a destiny that's finally waking up inside you. The light has returned. And now, it will never leave you again.